score things. It's not a knock on the judges. We just have a different perspective. We also have a monitor that we have the honor of having in front of us. As you guys can see, if you look right here on the pay-per-view, I get to use that and make my stupid decisions. Whereas the judges, they have to make intelligent decisions based off of their singular viewpoint.
They also know the rule set much better than we do.
Exactly. I can tell you how it's scored. I can't tell you the path they used to get there. Tell you what, though, guys, we'll stick with Muay Thai, 145 pounds here, 3 2-minute rounds for Matt Foley versus Ray Melancon. Let's see if we can get the tail of the tape there up on the screen. We've got a nice even reach, nice even height. The reach for, trying to see here, Matt Foley not able to be determined, or the age there not determined. Ray Melancon returning his last time out. Battle in Barre 8 looked incredible. This is as even as it can be on paper, though, folks, as we look at this tail of the tape here. 1 inch reach advantage in favor of Matt Foley. But I'll tell you what, guys, we see a reborn Ray Melancon in this fight. Oh, I got ghosted. There we go, it's fine though. Gotta love these guys over here at Burgess MMA, especially Carlos Aguirre winning that fight, coming out here to support his guy.
Now Matt Foley coming out again, fighting out of Burgess MMA. We saw these guys earlier. He was scheduled to fight Matthew Hayes out of Granite City MMA, but Matthew unfortunately fell himself off the side of a mountain and landed headfirst into a rock. So got a pretty good concussion.
How did he go from living out a fighter's fight life to living on that episode of Seinfeld where George takes that guy down a cliff?
Yeah, you never know. Kids these days.
He told his opponent to step off, George. I got everybody over the age of 40 popping at home for the Seinfeld reference. See what we have here. Matt Foley, Burgess MMA, just putting on the Muay Thai gloves here. Take on a Battle in Barre veteran who makes his way to the cage next.
Again, this is a 145 Muay Thai fight. No elbow pads, so no elbows allowed.
With that also being said, there's no spinning back fists allowed.
Absolutely. Ray Melancon will be fighting in the red corner, coming out of Saratoga Academy of Mixed Martial Arts. Second fighter from that academy on the card tonight.
Ray Melancon, Don Walt, and the rest of the Saratoga Academy of Elite Martial Arts crew make their way around the Donnybrook cage. Now, I don't mean to pick because I'm not a judge here. It is not my job to judge these fights. Ray Melancon's coming off a loss in which I felt he won watching the fight. Originally here at this table the first time, I thought he had won that fight.
Yep, Joe McNeil winning that one in Battle in Barre 8 by a split decision, so must have been relatively close on the judges' side for that one.
Don Walton saying his last-minute options to his fighter.
See if they can have a better timeout. 0-1 so far on the night for the Saratoga Academy of Elite Martial Arts team. The corner goes back to take their seat. Ray Melancon did fight pretty well last time out, as you said, against our broadcast colleague. Unfortunately, not getting on the right end of the judges' scorecards in that opportunity. We'll see if he can make it right tonight and leave the judges out of the equation as he enters the Donnybrook cage.
Ray in the red corner in the white shorts, Matt Foley in the blue corner with the leopard print shorts. Those are pretty fancy, I must say.
I think I might have to get a pair myself.
Those are pretty sweet.
I don't think I could pull that off without looking like a cheetah printed turd, so I will leave that to you guys. Ray Melancon ready to rock and roll.
Ray's corner telling him it's showtime, and he definitely looks ready to go. Glove touch off the bat.
Matt Foley keeps the center of the cage. I say that, and he goes off to the side, so that made me look intelligent.
They're definitely feeling themselves out here at the beginning of the first round.
Ooh.
Nice kick by Ray.
We'll give you a second try on that one if you want to.
Yep, nice kick by Ray. Another nice kick by Ray.
Ray really has shown some improvement here as he's pouring it on. Matt Foley here just chasing him, but he's got to be careful because if this doesn't materialize, that could have burned a lot of gas. And Don Walton over in the corner looks surprised to see that out of his fighter.
It was a lot of volume, but I didn't really see much connecting.
No, but he definitely had the pressure on his fighter, on his opponent, who is now turning up the pressure himself.
Matt Foley did a really good job covering up during that barrage. Although you got to watch out for the ref to call the fight by not fighting back.
Even though if not much of that landed from Melancon, it was still the optic for the judges. You got to get that optic back and then some if you're Matt Foley.
Ooh. Foley almost looked like he had a low kick there, but
there we go.
Nice
a couple of nice shots. The
couple of connections there with that jab.
Melancon does have some sneaky power there, it seems. He was able to potentially stun his opponent. Matt Foley, though, keeping himself composed.
Yep, fighting back for sure. Couple nice kicks from Melancon there.
Faces Ray is making here. Looks like he's right at home in that cage. Matt Foley, though, tough as nails as he lands and meets the body of Ray Melancon.
That was a nice knee. Well placed. Ooh. 10 seconds left in the round. That was a slip there. Good first round. Ray Melancon really pouring it on. We're going to see a little replay here for a second.
Take a look at this flurry here to start off the first round as Ray Melancon just poured it on thick here. As I said, guys, that is an optic for the judge that could have won him the round.
You know, what we could see in that exchange there, well, it wasn't even an exchange, there's a lot of volume, not much quality. Couple good body shots there, but
not as much steak, more sizzle. The one, like you said, the ones to the body definitely landed. And there is the corner of Ray Melancon once again, the Saratoga Academy of Elite Martial Arts, not letting their fighters sit.
He definitely had the pressure on that one for sure. I'd say that first round goes to Melancon. We'll see if Foley can pick it back up in the second round.
While we got a second, we want to give a shout out to our production crew, executive producer this evening, Art Hunsinger, one of the best in the business, as well as cameramen Paul Keener and Carl Parton. We've got 2 minutes in the third round, ready to rock and roll. Brandon Medina calls the start. Let's see how this goes. If Ray Melancon can keep up the momentum he gained in that first round.
Ooh, Melancon just throwing those kicks on. Foley looked pretty tired when the bell rang, so we'll see if he can turn it on. Oh,
he's getting caught here by Melancon. He's got to be careful. He needs to do something here.
That was a nice slip escape there.
Ooh, he's trying to put some offerings of his own together here. Let's see what he can do to maybe get Melancon to turn that pressure down a little bit.
Did a good job covering up there. Foley is, he's turned the pressure up in this round.
Yeah, he's getting marched down, but he's still walking forward.
It looks like Melancon's almost taunting him a little bit there.
It would do good for Matt Foley to start working off that jab. Not that I am a corner or coach, just an uneducated observer. Easy for me to say here in my seat.
Yeah, Foley's definitely getting a little tired. Nice leg kicks by Melancon.
Ooh.
This is not an MMA fight, so no takedowns. Oh, Foley's got to watch out there. If he just keeps letting that pressure come on, he's going to get the fight called on him.
All right, folks, 40 seconds here in the second of 3 rounds. Some blood coming off of Ray Melancon's left eye, cut not in a bad enough spot to stop the fight. Ray Melancon kind of making faces here at his opponent, trying to goad him in maybe so he can counter strike or something. Let's see what he does.
Melancon's corner calling for him to go straight down the middle, no more overhands. Looks like Melancon slowing down a bit at the end of this second round.
Well, you open up those first 2 rounds the way he did, like a bat out of hell, it's bound to burn some of your gas.
Yeah,
Ray Melancon definitely putting exclamation points on these rounds.
Well, that's the end of the second round, and we talked about earlier how you end the round has a big impression on the judges, and Ray Melancon there really coming out striking at the end of that second round. We're going to go back. We're going to go back to a replay of some of the parts of that round here in a second. Hey, there's us. We're looking good.
So I want to take a minute and talk about that cut on Ray Melancon. I don't know if we can get somebody to zoom in maybe on that cut. It does not look like it's in a bad spot. Cut lady on that pretty good. Ray definitely looks like he's in a good position, like he's feeling fine here so far. There we go. Let's take a look here. Not big enough to overshadow that Q-tip there. And it's not in a bad spot. It's nothing that is going to stop the fight, but definitely want to get that closed. Ray Melancon ready for round 3.
Oh. Matt Foley looking pretty tired over there. It's hard for us to see Ray Melancon, but
Matt Foley is a guy, though, that you're going to have to take him and kill him to be able to get him to stop throwing at you.
Matt Foley pouring it on here at the beginning of the third round.
See what Foley can put together. You got to figure you're down 2 rounds here at this
Melanson's in
point.
there talking to his opponent.
Foley needs to start checking those leg kicks.
That look on Melancon's face.
That was quite the look.
Starting to showboat a little bit. You got to be careful. Matt Foley still as dangerous as they come.
These guys are really slugging it out in this third round. Melancon's corner calling for straight right.
Blinked heavy after that one shot there from Foley.
Melancon's really got some good kicks there. Foley, I don't think I've even seen him hardly throw any kicks.
Ooh, that was a nasty uppercut. See what happens here in the final 50 seconds
There we go.
of the last round.
Oh, nice uppercut again.
Yeah, he found a home for that uppercut twice here in the last 15 to 20 seconds, excuse me. Could be a nice finishing touch to this fight if you are Matt Foley.
Ooh. Yeah, Foley connecting with those uppercuts.
Ooh,
nice cross there. Melancon's definitely gassed at the end of this third round.
You know what, though? He's only got 20 seconds left to drain that tank. If he can cruise through these 20 seconds, he walks out with a win, in my opinion.
Yeah, he had those first 2 rounds for sure. Foley's definitely pouring it on this third round, but he's got to close this deal in the last 10 seconds here.
Swinging for the fences on that one.
Let's see how we get this there. Another uppercut, man. That uppercut keeps finding a home. It's a shame he didn't start using that tool sooner in the fight. Yeah. The result could be different if he had. Yeah. Don Walton coming over saying that Ray Melancon definitely made some adjustments this time. We see that for sure, ladies and gentlemen. We're going to see what we've got for a decision.
Matt Foley definitely picking it back up in the third round there, but I don't think it was quite enough to win that decision.
No, I don't. I think you're right. The constant pressure of Ray just. It's kind of overtaking everything else.
Absolutely. Yeah, he came out in those first 2 rounds really swinging. Not always connecting, but lots of volume.
Right, and that's important on the judges' scorecards.
But I think that did him a disadvantage in the third round as he was pretty gassed, especially that last minute or so.
There's still a small cut over his left eye.
We got JD Green over there waiting for the judges' decisions. We should be seeing that shortly. It was a good fight.
100%.
Not quite as technical as the last fight, but a good slugfest. JD Green with the decision, and we'll go to him in the ring.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have your winner after 3 rounds. The judges have scored a winner by unanimous decision, Ray Melancon!
No surprise there. Ray really did pour it on those first 2 rounds and did a decent job in the 3rd round, so not surprised that he got a unanimous decision there. But a good fight by both gentlemen.
100%.
We'll go to Ben Field in the corner, in the ring with our winner, Ray Melancon. After some pictures, of course.
Gotta have the pictures.
Don Walton mugging it up with his fighter.
Tonight, was it? Not in a bad spot, wasn't stopping the fight. Man, you made some improvements. Personally, I thought the last time out you did enough to get the win. You didn't. You came back here with a vengeance, man. Started those 2 rounds like a bat out of hell. Was that the game plan to start quick?
Nah, man, I wanted to take my game. The last time I was here, I went out too hard the first round and I gave it too much, man. But I wanted to be patient and use my mind over my muscle for this one. It worked.
We saw your last opponent, Joe McNeil, was supposed to be in here tonight. He was not able to make it, man. Is that a fight you want to get back?
Shit, I'm down for anything. It's whatever my coach recommends, I'm there.
All right, and one last question. Your dad is one bad dude here, my friend. You got to admit that. How do you feel watching your old man come in here and take care of business?
I feel really good.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, let's give it up for your winner, Ray Melancon.
Oh, it was a good 145-pound Muay Thai fight. Ray taking the win there for Burgess. For Saratoga Academy of Mixed Martial Arts. Their first win of the night.
Yeah. Up next, we have a 135 K1 kickboxing match.
Get your mind blown when they throw shade. That's when I glow. I'm so ahead of y'all. That's a different time zone.